Hey Sky Divas, how's everyone doing today? I finally made it back to Chicago. I had a 4-day trip and I got stuck in LaGuardia, and I made the last flight out of LaGuardia to Houston after they canceled my trip back to Chicago. Made the last flight. I mean, when I say I made the last flight, I was literally in one terminal for the deadhead back to Chicago, and then the other terminal for the last flight to Houston. So both of them were boarding at the same time, and they were like a 7-minute walk from each other. So I was like, okay, am I gonna make it? I'm gonna make it, because I gotta run back over here. If I'm not, whatever, because if I didn't make that flight, that deadhead back that the company takes care of, because I was flying non-rev and I would have got stuck, then the hotel and everything would have been on me in New York, and the girl wasn't trying to do all that. But I made it home, got to see my babies for just a day or so. But the beautiful weather was really nice. I got my braids taken out, paid some bills, and trying to let my scalp breathe a little bit, but I'm already missing the convenience of the braids so that I don't have to comb my hair. So I'm coming prepared. I went home and I got minced one of my mini wigs that I wear from time to time. So I'm going to pack her up with me and take her on my trip. In the event, I don't feel like being bothered with all this natural hair. But now she's stuck to the brush, but I'm going to bring her with me. The brush is stuck to it. Bring her with me, pack her on up, and see how she work out if I don't feel like doing anything to this on those early mornings. But this week is going to be easy. I only have a 2-day trip. Tomorrow I don't have to be at the airport till 3 p.m. And then I end at noon on the 30th, but I'm going to someplace in Virginia that is snowing. So, that could be kind of iffy. You just never know what the weather is going to be like. And then I'm off the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So I'm going to try to make the next flight out to Houston as soon as my trip ends, if the weather permits. I have a cousin, a younger cousin that passed away, and they're having her memorial Friday, and so I'll miss the actual memorial, but at least I'll be able to see my family after that, probably. And Chicago, let me tell you something, Chicago, I'm not here for any of this snow, any of this weather. I'm not here for it. I ain't never in my life had to wear no snow boots. And I bought these, and they're actually comfortable. And I bought these off of Amazon, and they were only like $38 or whatever. And I had them delivered to my crash pad. And they are by Global Wind. Off of Amazon, and I bought this pair because they're the ankle ones. They go a little bit up your shin, but these are more flexible for packing. They have the longer ones, but if I'm on a small plane like the 700 or the 200, I'll take my short bag, and so these are more easier to pack than if I had some long boots that I need to pack. So I got those, but they're really comfortable and they feel good. And so like when I go to this place tomorrow and it's snowing, because it's some like a ski resort type of town, and if I want to go outside and walk around and stuff, I can, and I'm prepared. So I got those too. And I was so upset, y'all, because I went to the beauty supply store by my house that I passed up going to the airport, and I would buy these mink eyelashes from them. They were in clear white, cases, and they were not expensive, but those are the only ones that I like, because the ones in the blue cases, to me, some of them look like tarantulas and they look plastic, and I don't want all this stuff on my eyes. And the last time I went home, I was rushing, and I went straight to the section where they're always at, and I grabbed them, wasn't paying attention, wasn't looking, and I got home and I'm like, these are blue. This is not clear. So I made a point to go back today. So I went back today and went straight to the section. I'm like, Okay, all of them are blue. What happened to the mink lashes y'all had right here? Oh, we stopped selling them. I'm like, what? But we have these. These are good. So I'm going to try these. But these are 3D mink lashes by Luxury 3D. And I'm going to try these to see what happens. See how I like these. It's just something about short hair when you have short hair that since we can't wear, you know, the real big loops, they only can be the size of a quarter. It's something about the eyelashes that make your face pop when you have short hair. And I haven't decided what I wanted to do yet because my hair is longer up here and then it's shorter right here, and I haven't decided, and I haven't been cutting my back and my sides. I've just been going and get, you know, the trim, and I'm trying to decide if I'm just going to let it all grow back from here or if I'm going to just cut it all off. But I'm not sure how my head is shaped for that look. I already got a Lynn Whitfield Tyra Banks 5 head, so I don't know what my having short hair all back like this would look like. I would really have to wear eyelashes and big earrings every day, especially with this forehead. But we're gonna see what it do. So I bought me some bobby pins to secure my wig down, and bought me some glue, some bonding glue to tie down, and some wig caps. But I need my edges, so I don't have a problem with my edges, but I always put my wig caps over my hairline anyway, and I cut it the shape of my hairline. I don't put that stuff on my hair. So we'll see how that works, but sometimes I don't like gluing my wigs down because I don't want to sleep in that crap. I want to take it off as soon as I walk in the door. I need my scalp to breathe, and I need to be able to scratch it when I want to. So I'm just going to probably do the bobby pins for a little bit and see how they work, since I found out that if the airports that we go in don't if they don't have a KCM where we get in, if I go through the metal detector, they won't be trying to make me take my wig off because my bobby pins. Ain't nobody got time to be all up and through the airport and TSA looking like a chicken head with my wig off. I'm not here for it. But I'm gonna try these little lashes and see. I gotta trim them and everything, and see how I like it. I'll let you know how I do. But I want to address an issue real quick before I get off. Someone, evidently one of my followers, thank you again, I wanted to address your concern. You mentioned that you went to a recruiting event and that you didn't get selected, and I am so sorry, but please do not give up when I tell you that I've been applying to be a flight attendant since I was in my 20s, and I've never gotten hired. I've only had maybe less than 4 face-to-face interviews throughout the years, and never got hired. Sometimes I never even got a face-to-face, you know. So don't ever give up. Maybe our airline is not the right fit, but another airline would be. And then maybe it was just that moment, it was just so many people that they have to choose from. They have to narrow it down some type of way. But one of your issues that you addressed was that there were people there who had tattoos, and even after hearing them go over the rules and the compliance and the tattoos, they still chose to come back for the part 2 of the interview session, and then got face-to-face and probably got CJOs, and they have tattoos. And now those people are all probably posting in groups going, well, I have a small tattoo on my ring finger, or just a small tattoo on my wrist. Can it be covered? And you knew when you left that place, you knew when you, after the first part of the interview, that it's a no, and you took someone else's opportunity because you're trying to be greedy, or you just don't care, or you want to be sneaky about it. And I hate that. I really do hate that because it happens, and it happens often. And people think they can slide, and then they're trying to struggle before it's time for training to figure out what they're going to do. And some people make it all the way to training, then get sent home. Like, dude, really? So I do have an issue with that, and I do sympathize with you. And I think personally, like, when they do the height check when you get there, I think they should do a tattoo check at the recruiting events. Just the bare minimum. I don't think they should make anybody get undressed, but I think they should check wrists, fingers, neck, ears, you know, just like they do height. My skin is getting dry. This Chicago weather is not treating me well. Got a dry patch right here. But and if people keep doing that, I mean, eventually they might, you know, do that. I know for us in my training class, they just did a bare minimum tattoo check. It was like, show them your fingers, take your jewelry off, take your watch off, pull your collar down, just like this ear, and, you know, around your neck, and that was it. But one girl told me that they took a baby wipe on her and revealed her tattoo. So I don't know if it's because someone told on her and they had to come in and do everybody because they knew somebody just couldn't single her out, or if that's something new that they're starting to do. But I know that the tattoo policy is, some think it's strict, but it's not Sky West policy as far as them. We work for, they have contracts with Mainline, so they have to adhere to their policy and standards. So if they say we don't want your flight attendants to have this, this is what they have to do in order to keep those contracts. You understand what I'm saying? And then at the recruitment events, I get it. You're sitting up there, you may have, or you may think you have the background, the resume, and all that, and you should have gotten a face-to-face and someone else did, but for whatever reason, you have to realize when you go to these events and they have hundreds of applicants, whether you're standing next to someone who was a fry cook at Burger King and you have a master's degree or a doctorate degree, all that is out the window. Y'all are equal when you're in that room. And it's all about personality, how you exude your confidence, how you talk, you know, how are you speaking in front of everybody else. And then it also could be, I ain't gonna even lie, how the recruiters are feeling that day. How many events they had, they could be tired. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a recruiter, so I can't even begin to think of how they feel or what they're looking for. We will never know until you become a recruiter. But I feel like this: if you have a problem with it and you want to see change, then do something about it. Get the job, become a flight attendant, move up in the company, and become a person that can probably maybe affect change and see what happens. Instead of complaining about it, we have to be able to put ourselves in a position to where we can make change. So that's my rant for today. I bought me some what are these, silk satin pillows, twisty tie rollers, so I can do my hair. And since I have the crash pad to myself today, I'm gonna do my nails and watch some TV until people start rolling in, because I think we're gonna have a full house tonight. But right now I'm enjoying this piece by myself. But anyway, guys, good luck. January is around the corner, so I'm sure I'll be flying with some of you in February after your IOEs. So good luck, and I will talk to you guys later.